Hello guys, welcome to the buy one get one BOGO training from Wireless for You. Just wanted to go over the main concept of BOGO. Obviously only a few devices are selected for this promotion. Currently, as we speak, as of October 26th, we are looking at the Moto G 5G, but of course that is subject to change in future promotional cycles. So let's begin. First, let's recap on what a non-BOGO is. So if BOGO didn't exist, this is how a family plan or a multi-liner will look like. We're going to use the Moto G 5G as an example. So the scenario here is that we're doing a port plus a new add-a-line. So in other words, the primary is going to be ported in, and the secondary is going to be a new number, right? So if we go by the pricing that we know that the port will be free, right? This phone is free on a port currently. And then the new number price for the add-a-line will just be the new number price, which is $59.99. Again, subject to change in future promotional cycles. So that would be if BOGO was not a factor in this, right? That would be the correct quoting and the correct pricing for these two phones on a family plan. However, let's look at when BOGO is triggered. Let's see what happens. So again, back to the non-BOGO, we're looking at a port. It's $0. The new add-a-line is $59.99, so the total will be $59.99 for the two devices, right? However, when BOGO is triggered, the port is still free, but what that does is that actually triggers the add-a-line, even though it's a new number. So technically, again, the $59.99 should be the one applying on that new number price. But when it's BOGO, the add-a-line, the new number price, also drops to $0. So in other words, the total for the two phones is $0. Of course, that's excluding taxes, setup fees, and the plan, right? But the two devices, again, are $0 for the port because it's free on a port. But the new number price, which is technically not free on any other device, does become $0 as well. Now, the main premise is BOGO always allows you to get one free add-a-line for every one port. So in other words, for every one line you have, you can actually offer up to two free phones. So again, if you have one line being ported in, you can offer a grand total of two free phones. Now let's look at the scenario for a two-line port. Now technically, if it's two ports, both are actually free, right? However, with BOGO, you can actually offer up to four free phones because remember, you get one free new number for every one line port. So two ports triggers a total of four free phones that you can offer. Now here's an example of what a four-line BOGO would look like with two ports, right? So we're establishing that the port in is the primary, the secondary is also being ported in. Now typically, if this was not a BOGO transaction, the third and fourth line, which are new numbers as you can see, would be $59.99, but with BOGO, they also become free. Again, so this port in, the first one, is triggering this number to be free, and the second port in is also triggering the fourth device to be free. So again, that is the main difference between a non-BOGO device and a BOGO device. Now, is BOGO exclusive to port transactions? And the answer is absolutely not. So new customers can also take advantage of this amazing promotion. Let's explore how the pricing would work. So again, you don't need to be ported in to technically do a BOGO, okay? You can also do BOGO on new numbers when you have no ports whatsoever. Let's look at how that would look like. So again, this is the non-BOGO versus the BOGO, right? So the scenario here is two new numbers, right? Husband and wife come in, they're not switching, they're just getting two phones with two new numbers. Typically speaking, obviously we'll look at the new number price of each device, right? So $59.99 and $59.99 for the second one. But because this device is on BOGO, we look at this scenario now. So the new number price is $59.99 for the primary, but again, BOGO comes in and it makes the second line not be $59.99, but instead free. So again, it becomes buy one, get one free, right? So if this was a port, remember, both would be $0, right? But because both of them are new numbers, only the primary pays the new number price and the secondary becomes free. So now let's look at a four-line BOGO with all new numbers, right? So again, the first one is $59.99. Again, these are all new numbers. None of them are ported in. $59.99 for the port. The second one is triggered as BOGO, so it's free. The third one is $59.99, and then that makes the fourth one free as well. So that's what a four-line BOGO will look like. There will be a small quiz after this. Hopefully you found this information useful. Thank you.